Yeah.
That's Dave.
That's Adam.
Welcome
To the D
and
A show.
show.
We are talking about The Predator.
The movie?
The movie.
The movie. We're going to talk about what our expectations were going into it. Were they met or superseded? Would we recommend it? And out of 5 stars, what would we give it?
I recommend it.
So let's talk about that.
Recommendations, I do recommend it. I'm a Predator fan. I'm an Outjaw fan. The concept, I did not like.
You mean like how it happened, how it took place, like how we got to this point?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not like the modern day Predator. There's so many other stories and comic books that you could have went with.
Mm-hmm.
So it's still recommend it.
It's,
What did you think?
It was decent. It had a little bit too much comedy in it for my liking.
I agree.
A lot of times, like, I don't know, it seems like 60% of the movie was a comedy.
But see, that's where it did. I believe it did, and it could help them, or it could, and it did help them. Is that if you're not a big Predator fan, you can still, and I'll agree with this, you can still go and see this movie and enjoy the movie because there is comedy in it. But if you're talking about, not very big Predator Outjaw fans, then you're like, why did he go this route? Easter eggs, very awesome Easter eggs. That I will give. There was some good Easter eggs in it.
You want to name one of your favorite ones?
The obvious one would be the Easter egg that brings it back to Alien versus Predator, with the xenomorph tail that was wrapped around the stick that was given as a battle weapon. One thing that actually really bothered me in that movie was the movie's about Predator, but through the whole movie they were dissing what it's called. It's like you were dissing the movie that you're making a movie about. Well, it's not a predator, it's a hunter. If it hunts its prey, it's a hunter. And they mentioned that a few different times in the movie, and I'm like, oh wow, I did not think that they would legitimately do that. There is an awesome NECA action figure that came out recently. You're gonna sneeze? What?
That NECA action figure will be on the screen.
Will it? Awesome. Haven't found it yet. I heard it was at Target, but they sold out. I'm definitely gonna order me one because I do want one. I did like the video. I did like the movie.
It could have been a lot worse.
Yes. Worst part of the movie that you didn't like?
Aside from the comedy that there's too much of, the ending.
You too, huh?
Yeah, I don't like that it's a, and if you haven't seen it yet, a little bit of a spoiler, a gauntlet that comes out of there, whoever wears that becomes the Predator.
The Predator killer. See, that's what I didn't like about the ending. So if you haven't seen the movie...
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. You have what we think is a bad blood that's being chased, that gets away, that comes to our planet, and he brought something with him. Now, I had no idea what was at the end of this movie. When the end scene comes, and there's this pod, the only thing that I'm thinking in my head is Let it be an engineer. Let it be an engineer. Let it be an engineer. Please let it be an engineer. And then this floating thing comes up out of it, and I'm like, Dan, no. So if you're not big into Predator, what an engineer is one of the top enemies of the Outjaws, the Predators. It's one of their toughest matches. And I was really hoping for a sequel or a runoff of Predator versus Engineers. I would have loved that. And see, that's where Black could have went with it. He had so many different options to go with, and he went with a modern day, and that's the other thing I don't like about it. He could have went medieval. He could have went back to pirates and ships. He could have went back to Stone Age. He could have went back to the Mayans. There's so many different eras that he could have went to, and like in number 2, at the end of the movie, Danny Glover gets handed a very, very old pistol. That's an Easter egg that goes back to one of the comics where a predator goes against a pirate, and that's the gun that he gives to Danny Glover in number 2. That predator got that gun from that pirate and gave it to Danny Glover as a reward for being equal to one another, because in that movie Danny Glover took out a few predators himself. So I give it a 6.5.
It's generous. About the same.
Yeah.
5, 7. Yeah. That's just mainly because we're Predator fans.
Yeah.
You know, we know the history, so coming into this as like a newbie, probably you won't like it because you're gonna be lost anyway. As to what Predators they are.
If you're a newbie coming into the Predators, read a comic book first. If you're into comics, even if you're not into comics, skim through it. It's pretty good.
If you don't read anyway, and then read some more, and then read until you're right back here, then read again.
Yeah, don't end up like me where I can't read.
But that's gonna be a shirt. I can't read.
I make one.
Yeah.
I might not be able to read, but I try and do it every day. I get better at reading every day.
You can't fit that on a shirt.
I can't read.
Maybe I can't read.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I can't read.
Dingus.
So yeah, 6.5 for me.
Yeah, about the same. I'll be generous, go to 7.
Oh, another thing I didn't like. Splicing DNA with humans to make
Yeah, that didn't make
a
sense.
bigger, badder predator? I thought they were already bigger and badder than us.
Well, didn't they, yeah, wasn't the, what's it called? Autopsy they're doing on him or whatever, have human DNA in him to begin with? That's what they found in it.
Was it the first one? Yeah, I think. I'd have to go back and watch the movie.
I think, yeah.
Because when they had him on the table, I think they said that they did find human DNA
Yeah.
spliced within him. And then when the ultimate predator came down, he put on his mask. Or no, the kid. The kid put on the mask and seen a glimpse of them injecting him with human DNA. So yeah, which almost didn't make sense, because you would think he would have been as strong as the other one that came down then, unless he was one of the first experiments.
It could be. He was injected with human DNA. Maybe that made him more mortal.
He should have knew right away, but I think at this point he had already had a script ready. When they offered Arnold to have a small part in the new movie, and Arnold turned it down, you should have knew.
Yeah, leave it alone.
Let's scrap this movie. Let's not scrap the movie, but let's scrap this script. So it's. I read the script, skimmed through it before it came out. So I knew what I was expecting, but I kind of stopped in the middle just to give it the benefit of the doubt. It's okay. Still, again,
A
good movie. I'm mixed about it. I really am.
It's not as good as the originals.
No. My favorite, it's number 1.
Yeah, mine too.
It's my favorite one. Second favorite would probably have to be number 2, then Alien versus Predator, then The Predators, and then Alien versus Predator 2, Requiem. So that's my order right there.
Yeah.
Number 1, number 2, Alien versus Predator, The Predators, Requiem, and then The Predator. So I want to see Black, if you ever see this, which you probably won't. I want to see the culture of the Outjaws. I want to see the culture because their culture goes so deep, so deep. The honor system that they have, the code of the Outjaw is awesome. Everything from berserkers to bad bloods to blooded, it just goes on and on. It's and there's so many other stories you could have went with. Take a comic and make a movie out of it.
I think a lot of these directors too. I forgot what to say.
Again,
They're not fans of the franchise per se.
He's in number 1.
I know, but why would you go that far?
The director of The Predator is in number 1 alongside of Arnold.
It's just so weird. It's like they stopped becoming a fan of their own creation. Or when it's like they decide to do a spin-off with completely different people that just, I don't know, were probably fans when they seen the version. And they make their own version off it. That's whatever.
If I was to make a Predator movie and I had the budget, I would take at least a year or 2 years, put it out publicly, let them know that it's going to be coming out. In that 2-year period of time, I want fans' input. Real, actual, true,
Diehards.
nerd fans, diehards to the franchise. Let me know what you want. Put it on paper, send it to a PO box, and then or if I'm thinking old school, send it to a PO. You know how send it to an email and then have somebody go through those emails. Okay, medieval, modern day, ancient times, whatever tallies up the most, that's what I'm picking. So,
But the people don't have a voice anymore, so I hope they don't strike out with Venom and the new Halloween.
I really hope they don't. I'm not a big Spider-Man Venom fan.
All right.
I really hope they don't mess around with Halloween.
Yeah.
I really don't. I hope it's a grade A top movie. I'm really liking it that they're putting it out in October. Mm. That's a really good sign because I know I'm not the only one that thinks this. A lot of scary movies don't come out in October. It's like, hello.
Yeah, it's like December.
Yeah, come on. It's, I don't know. Especially being my favorite holiday is Halloween. My favorite time of season is fall. I can't wait on a nice... It
just brings a different, feel to it.
On a nice...
Spooky.
Cool October night, fall night, going and seeing Halloween in a nice fucking good hoodie and we're gonna go I get psyched about it, man.
And then run into your car after.
Yeah.
Hurry up.
Awesome. So yeah, I really hope they don't mess that one up. That'll be another one we're gonna go see.
Hopefully together this time.
Yeah. Very true.
Oh.
Well, end it there.
Yeah. Make sure, I don't know if we're going to do it on Halloween. We'll probably do it the weekend before Halloween. We're going to do a special Halloween show for you.
Yeah!
I'm going to be a a fabulous looking female.
I'm gonna try doing an old lady.
Are you gonna shave your goatee for that, or?
No, I'm just gonna leave that.
Oh yeah, old women do have facial hair.
I think that's what I'm gonna go with. We're gonna see how it works out. So
I might do a trial run this weekend or something, record it, and then. Yeah.
sounds good to me. Yeah.
Again, David has his own YouTube channel. Check it out, DNA Day Send. I'll put it down bottom of the screen, and I'll leave a link for it in the description. Go ahead and plug away one more time about what it is.
Trucking, my daily day activities, and anything else I decide to post. Once I start to get going on it, I only have two. I can't even talk. I only have 2 videos up right now. Both are part of the pilot channel because YouTube won't give me any more than 15 minutes at the moment.
So just look at it as one video, or if you want to take them down and re-upload it as one, but that's more cutting probably you have to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna leave it the way it is. It works for me for now.
Yeah.
So, again, not only on this channel, but my channel also. Leave a comment and tell us what you would like to see. Tell us what you want to see, and we'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
We're always open for ideas.
Especially with this channel, try to do a lot of different things.
Yeah,
I think it's about time for a challenge actually.
I believe so. We've talked about it. We would like to reach different genres of folks, of people. You know,
for shizzle, my nizzle.
like an all around type of channel. So
like a bisexual channel.
I can tuck it.
Do you like me? I like me. It puts the lotion on the skin. Put the lotion in the basket.
So yeah, for Dave's channel, I'm gonna try to talk him into it. Maybe during the week, just do a couple live streams right from his phone. You know, let us know how he's doing and what's going on. And
yeah, that's the thing about my channel is I can only upload on the weekends. But yeah, I can do live stuff.
Oh yeah, you just press the live, get it, and boom.
Yep.
And it uploads right away. So
definitely.
You know.
So
And
bear.
if he even has any ideas for the show that we can do,
Yep.
he can upload it live streaming.
Again, bear with us, bear with Adam, bear with me, and you know,
I'm a professional. His will be interesting.
it's all right. Got to start
No,
somewhere.
I'm
Got
kidding.
to start
I'm not
somewhere.
a professional either, so.
Got to start somewhere.
I did see part 1. It is pretty good. It's
Part 1 is a lot of me driving and talking.
yeah.
I have a GoPro chest mount. Like I said, I couldn't fit everything I wanted to into one video.
Understandable.
So it's not always going to be just a picture of the damn steering wheel. But luckily, I am talking through the whole thing. I guess maybe that would keep your interest.
Yeah.
So,
For sure.
well, I think that does it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
All right, that's Adam.
That's Dave.
Later.
Later.